Hi guys, so another video today. TryHackMe is another room. It's called Wgel Capture the Flag. Let's go ahead and start the machine. This is an easy room on TryHackMe. I think it's a rather visited room before with lots of walkthroughs. So yeah. It's created by a guy called Mr. Seth 6797, and we have, let's see, this is a free room, so if you're new to TryHackMe, I suggest this room. So this is a standard capture the flag box, no real information. We only need to get the user flag and the root flag, very standard. So this is a typical pen test scenario, or you are working at a company and you're being tasked to find vulnerabilities on a specific target machine, and that is the machine that we're getting. So you're being handed the IP address, and basically they ask you to can you find any vulnerabilities, and you say okay, all right, let's go ahead and look at the IP just put in the browser. It seems like there's nothing there, just right ahead. Let's go ahead and boot up our typical Nmap scan. So let's see, it's gonna be dash. Let's look for services and have fun with these bugs. Thank you. Let's do that. Then let's start another window. While we add it, it's gonna be a GoBuster. So directory U, it's gonna be the IP address 1010. We already got resolved from Nmap, so that's really good. So it's user share word list buster. No. Directory medium. No. Directory list lowercase wasn't really what I wanted, so let's try again. It's the directory list 2.3 medium. Alright, so we have that going on. Okay, so now we started up, we see that we have port 22 and port 80, so that's interesting. Let's do a full port scan while we had it. I'm gonna go back, copy the IP address, go to the browser and see, oh, we have something. So sometimes when you start up the server for TryHackMe, it just takes a little time before the web server is up. This is a pretty standard page, you know, you can look at it, you can right click and view the sources and see that, oh, they do have this link here, you know, box, and probably some of you guys might even visit that, you know, as a well, initial step. So I think it might not be a bad idea, but for this room I think it's not necessary. Just gonna scroll through all of it, and you see that there's nothing here of any importance. It's just Jesse. So Jesse could be a potential username. So let's write Jesse. So this is why it's a really good idea to, you know, look through the HTML. Sometimes we get some usernames. Okay, so I think that's about it for this kind of information. Let's go ahead and go back to the other window. There you go. So we had only port 22 and port 80, so we probably have some SSH going on for Jesse. We could try and brute force Jesse. There's no vulnerabilities for this OpenSSH. I'm pretty fairly sure about that. And yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the GoBuster scan. We have something called Sitemap. I'm gonna go visit that. So / Sitemap. Alright, so we have a web page, so I'm basically just gonna go ahead and look for robots.txt, and we have no robots.txt there, so anyways, let's go ahead and look there, and robots.txt here, no. Alright then, this is a pretty standard web page, get nothing I guess from it. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to GoBuster and basically tell it to scan for directories on, let's take, whoops, HTTP okay, and sitemap, and almost immediately find stuff like images and CSS and JavaScript, which was kind of expected. Let's leave this running for now. No. Okay. Pretty much not interesting, any of this. Let's just have a look in the source, and this is some of the one of the times that if we get no real information, we need to do some more sketchy stuff. So let's see, do we have anything so far? Have images, CSS, JavaScript fonts. We could try to visit, just go ahead and say like images, then remove all this and see we have stuff like different items. I'm pretty sure now this is interesting, so let's go ahead and skip that. So just JS, CSS, JS seems main JS, use strict, mobile, match, or something like that, canvas. Yeah, didn't look like anything interesting. There we go. CSS, no. Let's go one back for JavaScript again. The main magnifier looks like a lot of standard downloadable stuff. Fonts, last try. So we have Icy Moon, Bootstrap. Alright then. Time to try other things like log in, log on. Should have been finding this on panel, admin. Alright. So it doesn't seem we get anything special. Nope, still not. That's not it. That's the. Let's try the front page and just scroll down slowly. See anything out of the ordinary? No comments. No. Okay. Well, we still have the name Jesse. So Jesse is the guy, I guess, that's responsible for this website. Okay, let's go ahead and do another GoBuster scan. So this was directory stuff. Let's go ahead and do the why does it keep doing that? Let's go ahead and do derp and see what we have. Some comment.txt instead. And this is another directory scanning. You know, I want to mention that when you're doing directory scans, you can do the, you know, I started with the one like libraries and stuff, so it's on libraries, The common one, let me just show you. Many people kind of forget that. Users share word lists, derp, like this. And inside, I'm just gonna tail it. The common one, we have other things. Maybe that wasn't showing too much. It's say showing the first one. So it's also looking at directories and files and more interesting things. So if we nano into common, we see stuff like, you know, SSH and other kind of funky folders and all kind of weird stuff that isn't in the other one that we just used. Anyways, I saw something interesting. What we got is the HTA, HE access, but also got the SSH, and that is a critical folder to have, you know, exposed to the internet. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb and say that might be our queue. We got the ID RSA key here, we got the private key, and wow. Alright, let's go ahead and go to a terminal. I think I'm gonna use the other one now and clear touch ID RSA, nano into that, paste the, yes, still needs to learn to copy paste, so I'll go ahead and copy, paste, no. Why is it bugging today? Let's go ahead and, you know what, let's just go ahead and, yes, 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 go ahead and remove that and say wget that file, and now we have it. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say SSH and I need to add some more information. So I'm gonna guess it's Jesse. Yes, I'm sure. Boom, we have it with Jesse. Okay, good, good, good. So let's go ahead and do, let's see, oh, password. Jesse, password, sunshine. Oh my. Did I forget to do this? Was it? It was Jesse. Alright, so. Oh yeah. I should remember that. I just forgot to put the right, you know, let's just see, Jesse examples. Holy moly. That seems like some translation stuff going on there. Very not interesting. The home folder. Oh, we are there. Desktop, documents, cat user flag. Our first flag is home. Let's grab it, paste it in. Now we need to get root. So there are many different ways we could do that. I assume let's clear the screen. Sudo -l. Let's see. We can use the wget without root, with root privileges, no password. let's go ahead and visit the GCFO bins. Now, if you know what that is a binary exploitation lookup site, and we do have Wget here as one of the possibilities for us to get a root shell. Now, the way we could use it is basically just run it as root. So let's go ahead and see file upload, file up download, file read, sudo, and it seems like it's a sudo thing. So let's basically just, so they say, I'm gonna zoom in on this. What we could do is we could fetch your remote file via the HTTP GET request and download it to the actual server. So what we could probably do with this is to exploit the wget. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with it. Wget-h for help. So if we can use that to send data to our machine, we can get lots of information. So it looks like we can send the content of a file by using the -post/post file. So if we do something like what was it? Sudo user bin we get post file, and we need the location of what is it we're gonna get? Yes, we need the, let's just save this. Can I press enter, please? Gonna find anything. Basically, it's a file. The name would be, what is the, I think I have the some note for that. Let's see. Gonna look for anything called flag. Yes, user flag. That's from the root. Okay, whoa. Let's just assume that I got it in the start. Let's see. Because we need to get the path for the root. What if I then do stuff like / oh, it's lagging, like root? No. What is the node again? Yeah, we could do let's try this one. It's a node that took a long time ago that I have, and I kind of forgot what it did, but I think it's gonna look for, whoa, it's slow, everything. Let's have a look. Missing argument. Yeah, maybe I didn't write that. Let me see if I can copy paste it. That's probably better. Okay. But that is the flag that I do have here, so that's not gonna work. Okay, let's clear all this and go back to the... Have I something running that's slowing this down so much? Let's go ahead and close that. Let me see my process. Alright, so I was running 5% CPU. That ain't the case. Let's see. No, it was something like sudo -l, so sudo user bin wget --post file equal to root. It is in root, I'm fairly confident. And the other flag was in user underscore flag, the text. Just totally not guess. We can try and do that. And then we need to basically send it to our machine. So I'm gonna open another terminal. I said terminal. I need to fix this slow machine. So it's gonna be a netcat. So netcat, why not? I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little bit more room. And I'm gonna take my IP address, which is 10.11.0.201.5. Gonna send that. So it worked. I can see that. So we basically guessed this was the name. Now, if it wasn't the case, we would need to find another way. But I got the flag. That is the flag. I'm gonna copy that. Go ahead and enter it, and that is of course the room. What we could try to do is now to get the actual password. We could, in theory, I guess, do something like shadow. We could do that. I'll start it again. And then we got okay. So we do not have any stuff saved there. So what? No. Let's go ahead and start it again, and then this time we could probably try and put ourselves into this sudo file, so we could execute ourselves as root, and the path for that is isn't that the way to spell it? Let's try. Yeah. So what we got here is the sudo file. So we basically would need to do something like that with just Jesse, and then we need to override that file using the same command as before. So it's probably wget. So instead of post, it would be send string. Let's do another easy way. Grab safe. Yeah. Let's go back and do. Isn't there some way to get output with this stuff? wait, write documents to file. Yeah, would say that is the right one. So, okay. Let's go ahead and touch a sudoers. S-U-D-E-R-S. Isn't that the right way to do it? S-U-D... No. Sudoers. Sudo RS, yes. And inside of this we would need something like I guess we could basically just take it all and then do that sort of edit and then say I want come on. Why is it lagging so much? Very disturbing. I'm not doing anything right now. Whoa. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do Jesse all equal all. Wouldn't that be the correct way to do it? I guess that's the way. So let's go ahead and start up a Python web server. Where did I have that? No. Python 3 symbol web server. There we go. And then we take that particular. Oh, mamma mia. Come on, you can do it. There we go, Python symbol web server, and we fire that off. I said fire that off with P in front, thank you. And now we have that served on port 8000. We're gonna go back to this. This is called output document. Let's clear. And we need to do the, instead of this, we need to do that. Didn't I copy paste it? Output document, and it's on my port 8000 / sudo us. Cross your fingers. Alright, sudo -l. Come on. Let's just see one more time. I can do what now? User.js may run the following commands in corp1 entry all authenticate. I have the password for Jesse. Okay. Let's just make this a bit more simple then. Let's go ahead and do stop that server. Go into sudoers and then do go on with that, and then let's just remove all of this. It's a waste of space anyways. Whoop. Save it. There we go. Host the web server. Press enter. Sudo -L. Oh. I'm pretty confident we can do this. Just take this again, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose it. I'm just gonna save it to a file, because we do have some copy paste issues here. Let me just remove all this, put it back as it. This is one of those times where this is gonna lag forever. Paste in, save it. Let's go ahead and do exactly, instead of this here, I'm gonna say Jesse all equals all, and we're gonna stick to no password today because it is a no password day, isn't it? I'm gonna say all, gonna save that, go out of it, host the server, run one more. Oh, I snapped it. Really? Okay, so I may have messed this up. So yeah. This is what happens when you get root privileges. I just want this to run one time, so what I'm gonna do is just to showcase this, and you're gonna do it right. I'm gonna terminate the machine, I'm gonna restart it and pause the video for a second. Right, so we're almost there. Machine is booting up. I'm fairly confident it's the same ID RSA key we're getting, so oh, that's an easy one. Let's go ahead and take this and basically say that the only thing that's changed was the IP address res, and we should have access to the server now again. Maybe it's not 100% booted, so let me just see. It is, so that's good. And the command we were executing before we were messing up too much was this one here. So I'm gonna copy paste that. I'm gonna clear the screen. Yeah, paste that in, and now we have it. So sudo -L. So if I do sudo su now, Root, please. Thank you. I'm root. So this is the way you're gonna do it. So with the wget we can upload, we can write files to the server, and when you can write files to the server, we can give the sudo as file, which is the file containing the core privileges to the users in the system. And we basically just said, well, listen, you know, whenever Jesse is doing something, it is everything. So we won, we did it, we completed the machine, we even did more than that, we rooted it, and I'm really happy. So I hope you also are happy to see alternative ways to exploit machines and to even go further than the actual room. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, like, commenting, anything. I'm gonna get back to you, and of course I'm gonna find some more interesting rooms to do here on TryHackMe. Now I'm kind of missing some content from you guys, that if you want to see something, you have a room that you want me to do, please post in the comment, I'm gonna look at it.